The Mideast conflict has led to heated protests here in the U.S. and all over the world. Now, an unlikely duo, one Israeli and one Palestinian, trying to lower the temperature this new year through conversation, dinner, and understanding. Here's Marissa Parra.
Chocolate hummus is a cultural insult to everybody.
Cooking dinner together in this Harlem apartment is not where Kobi Skolnick
You have olive oil, right?
or Aziz Abu Sarah thought they would be. But after 13 years, they're pros at working side by side.
But then we move this. No, keep it here. Just move this.
Kobi was born to a Jewish Orthodox family in Israel, and Aziz to a Palestinian family in Jerusalem. Together, they became a dynamic duo, leading tours to see their homelands. But all of that came to a sudden stop on October 7th.
I ran a travel company that ran a lot of trips to Israel and Palestine, and now we're running 0 trips there.
Tourism in the region has been slashed since the war between Israel and Hamas began, leaving Kobi and Aziz now giving tours of a different kind around difficult dialogue here in the United States.
Could the young version of either of you ever imagine being here next to each other right now?
Not a chance.
No, Palestinians, for me, I didn't have empathy. I didn't even can look at them.
I grew up with the Palestinian narrative, which, Israel, every Israeli, and even every Jew in the world wants to displace all of us. There's only us versus them.
Today, they're taking that history to discussion events of all kinds. And this night, it's a dinner party.
Today we'll try to say, okay, you're mad. For instance, it's so much pain. What do you want the other side to tell you? So first, welcome everybody again. Thank you for coming for dinner and a gathering.
Kobi and Aziz say while their tours have stopped, their work has doubled.
From what I've heard from a lot of my Muslim sisters this past month is that they're walking on eggshells, that they're afraid to speak their mind.
If we can understand the story and feel the person, we connect over stories. We don't connect over political opinions. I think that can get us somewhere and get us to listen to each other.
Their hope that engaging in tough but civil conversations can move the needle.
We can still sit together and say we don't see each other as enemy. We're not on the opposite side.
What would success look like for you?
Thousands of young people having the courage to talk to the other side in a way that changes the perspectives.
Marissa Parra, NBC News, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.